on a bitterly cold winter's day, we took to the hills above Loch Tay for another fantastic day out, set against the backdrop of the Lord's Range Munros.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Douglas.
I'm Alistair, and this is the Highland Hikers. So we have come a wee bit further north today, and we have a fairly spectacular backdrop to this walk. We're hiking just above Loch Tay.
Yes, we have come to Loch Tay.
Oh god.
Yep, I did it.
Right, you never see this, right? But see the amount of dad jokes that I have to put up with on a hike. Like, if you saw the last walk, we were talking about a fence that had walked over, that had fallen over. It was a deer fence, and he's like, it's expensive, and that deer fence.
I know.
Oh man. Anyway, we're above Loch Tay. We've got the Lord's Range as a stunning backdrop just now, and we've already got some great views of it, haven't we?
Yeah, peeking out of the clouds. I thought the forecast had looked quite good for today when we checked it yesterday.
Yeah.
But when we got here, we were under a low layer of cloud, and then there was another higher layer of cloud above that, and we were like, are we going to see anything today? But it's been gradually getting better as we've ascended. Pretty
much, yeah. We went through that low layer pretty quickly. Aye. And I feel like that higher layer is just going up, because like this behind us here was completely in the cloud when we started, so yeah, it's not too bad. And so far the ascent has been very, very pleasant. Nice easy path to follow.
Yeah, definitely. So we're heading up a solitary mountain today, one neither of us have done before, so looking forward to the rest of this walk.
Yeah.
How? Was this connected all in?
Right, what did you do? That wasn't lifted.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get it locked again.
There, that was it.
That was not you.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie.
Well, so that's us kind of approaching the end of the year now. It's late November. Don't think we'll get too much done in December, given it's Christmas season. Families have got birthdays, and it's going to be difficult to get any weekends away between now and Christmas, I suspect. So this is potentially our last walk out together as the Highland Hiker Duo Supreme Dream Team. I'm just kind of reflecting back on the year as a whole, and I think compared to previous years, it's maybe been, I don't want to say a disappointment, but we've certainly not done as much as we've done before, not really had any epic trips or anything like that. I think back to last year, and we did went up to Ullapool and across to Stornoway and had some fantastic walks up there. Really enjoyed Clisholm on Lewis and Harris. That was pretty epic. And the year before that we went to Rum, which was out of this world, I would say. But this year, because I was training for the marathon at the start of the year, first 4 months didn't really get to do very much because I was basically running the whole time. The only thing we really did was the Winter Skills weekend at Glenmore Lodge up near Aviemore. And I really enjoyed that weekend. That was a fantastic weekend. It was nice getting to properly learn about the tools and techniques that you need to be safe out on the hills in the winter, which I'm sure we will actually take advantage of, once we get into January, February time. But then after the marathon, I was like, I'm going to be really fit. I'm going to get out and do lots of walking. And we had, you know, a bunch of plans to do long hikes and set ourselves some challenges, but I injured myself, and yeah, as you saw in some of the videos, I was kind of struggling in a lot of what we were doing, and there was times where I felt like I was getting back into it, but then I injured myself again, and it's been very, very stop-start this year, for me anyway. I know Alistair managed to get out and do a lot of solo hikes, but it's not quite the same as going out together and having a chat with your mate and getting the banter and that. And you know, when I look back at the videos we've done, it's the ones we're out doing together that are the ones I look back and kind of fondly remember. And it's been good over the last sort of month or so to be out doing that again. And I think you know, we've had some really nice comments from, you know, you guys that watch our videos to say it's nice seeing the two of you out together again, and you know, we have that banter and chat, and it just makes the whole thing that bit more, you know, it's just nice getting out with your pal and going for a walk and seeing somewhere that you've not seen before. So yeah, getting towards the end of the year, as we say, potentially this is our last video together, but looking forward to next year, seeing what that brings, and hopefully getting some more adventure again. I think that is what I'm looking forward to, seeing things and doing things and going places that we've not done before. Making use of that tent I bought as well, like 2 or 3 years ago, that I've still not actually used yet. So I'm sure there's some nice long Munro expeditions into the Cairngorms, for example, that would be good. Or some islands we might go and visit as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts, there's a heart gone.
So, as Doogie said, 2023 has been slightly different year for us in terms of walking. I did find myself out on my own a fair bit more, and there was definitely some walks. I remember walking up Beinne Castile and thinking, man, I wish I had some company in this one. I think I called it on that one. I think I said it was like, I wasn't sure if I'd have enough light or cloud. I think as I went down the hill that day, I was like, I had plenty. I'd have been absolutely fine, but I think if Dougs had been there, we would have soldiered on. But as in the video of Milchway talked about how this year has been pretty life changing for me. I changed careers massively. Pretty much started the year off suffering from depression, whereas now I am so happy with the choices I made back then. I notice it myself how much happier I am. The kids are happier. We have so many more great times together, and it's, yeah, you've got to make the choices in life that make sure that you're as happy as you possibly can. There's no point in suffering something just because you think you might get retired a wee bit earlier than normal, especially if those years are all just going to be pure misery. So yeah, made changes and ended up going out walks. I think one of my favourite solo ones this year was Beinne in the shadow of Beinne. That was a beautiful day. There's still snow on the top, and the views were absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved that day, and it was nice to get up and do a nice wee solo Munro up at Dromachta. But my favourite walks have been the last few, where it's just been Dougie and I traipsing about mountains completely on our own, not another soul to be seen. And yeah, I think those are some of the best days out, when you're away from all the traffic of all the other people, and it's just some quality time, as Doug says, away out in the mountains with some good friends and just enjoying yourself, getting away from it all, but still getting some absolutely brilliant views. Looking back on the last two videos when we did Beinne Noodley, and I can't remember the other one's name, and Beinne and Imran, we were having so much fun on those walks, and it's really good, man.
Hey, come, come, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colours, colours, colours around.
Well, as you can see, we have made it to the summit. The cairn is behind us, and it is now thoroughly miserable. Where are we?
Well, it's not, right, it's freezing. It's not raining, it's just freezing.
It's so cold.
We've both put an extra layer on and we're still cold. I might put a jacket on, I don't know.
Aye.
We'll see. But we are up a Corbett today called Creagan na Beinne, at a height of 888 metres. This is a circuit route. Diggs knows the route distance.
Yes, it's actually quite a long one, so it's 18 kilometres in total, but there is only 775 metres of ascent, so somewhere in the region of 5 to 6 hours. It's been quite good tracks for a lot of it as well,
Yeah.
so there's not been too much tricky navigation, although coming up to the summit here when the cloud came in, it was a wee bit more difficult figuring out where you were going.
Yeah, it reminded me of that time I was up a Veg and got lost. I walked in a big circle. That's what it's like up here. It's fairly flat up
Aye.
this kind of summit, cloud in, no discernible features, so you're going to have your wits about you. You know, have some good navigational skills to get around here if you come off that path. But from here we drop back into the glen, and then we're walking that full glen all the way back
Aye.
out. So we're hopefully get out of the clouds, out the wind,
Yes,
and warm up. I said this in the last video, look how cool, you can see it on your top.
it's the wind that's picked up. Aye, freezing.
Yeah, right, let's go on.
Yeah.
Get summit snacks to go. We're just getting ready for summit snacks here. I've got mines in my, I've had to put it in a wee Tupperware to keep it safe, and Diggs has got his. Oh, this is like, right, hold on, we'll come around this way so we keep out the wind, right? So like we don't show each other, like this is the first time we see what we brought. So who went first last time?
I think you went first last time.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Your turn.
So, I have decided to one up from my McGee's Empire biscuit that I had last time, and I've gone for McGee's again because they are good. What do I have? I have a toffee donut. Look at that.
That looks pretty good.
That does look pretty good, right? I'm looking forward to chowing down on the toffee donut.
Do you know something? I don't think I've ever had a toffee filled donut. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Right, you hold the camera because I need both hands to hold mine's up here, right? Right. I've got a Tupperware here as well. I had to squish this in a wee bit. I've got a cinnamon bun.
Oh, that sounds good. I do like cinnamon buns.
So this is a cracker, you know, lots of icing. Oh, you can smell it.
I think this is going to be a tough tough week for the votes. Is it the toffee donut or the cinnamon bun?
I know, I'm quite, you know, I do both, yeah, that's for sure. Right, time to eat them. So the route has this swinging round to the right here, but we thought we'll just straight line it. There's a path going this way. The reason it goes round to the right is due to this horrific peat bog. Thankfully, it's so cold it's all frozen, so we can just walk straight over it. But in other conditions, I wouldn't advise coming this way.
Breathe in,
uneven ground.
Douglas is now stuck. Oh! Hey.
What were you saying? Stuck? Nah. Ooh.
I can smell a bit of shite there.
Well, we've made it off of the mountainside. That was quite a steep descent coming down there, but we've now made it onto the path which forms part of the Rob Roy Way, and we're at this sort of semi-abandoned type building.
Yeah, it doesn't, maybe not.
Yeah.
The windows up the top look rather new,
They
so
do.
I think behind those shutters there'll be some nice, a nice interior. But we shall leave that behind and head back along the Rob Roy Way, although I think we're going in the wrong direction. But we need to check this out, because we've never really looked at the Rob Roy Way. I think this is like a kind of optional bit.
Okay.
I think you can go along the side of Loch Tay, or you can kind of come up this way and take in the hills a wee bit more. So have a wee look at that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I hope.
Yes.
Maybe.
We can find out and see.
Ta-da! I think this seems the most sensible option. Saying that, it's still going to fall out. Oh shit. So we have made our way back along the glen, which was rather long.
Yes.
We got back onto it, we checked, and it was like, you got 7.5 kilometres, and we're like, oh, it's quite a distance. But we're nearly there. We've finally got to see Loch Tay ahead of us, and yeah, I think I'm probably thankful for a seat. I'm looking forward to a seat. My legs are a wee bit sore.
Yeah, going along that track, you know, it's a bit tougher underfoot, so it wasn't the most comfortable, but at least we could walk along it fairly quickly, which was good. And yeah, it's starting to get a bit dark now.
Yeah, and I think sunset's not for another hour and a half or so.
Yeah, it's just been quite a dull day overall, but still enjoyable to get out on the hills again and get another one in before the end of the year.
Yeah. So overall, walk has been pretty decent. I really enjoyed the nice gentle ascent up to this one. It was very easy. However, getting up to the summit, it became a lot more difficult to navigate in the low cloud, especially kind of coming off. There was tracks going every single direction, and it'd probably be very easy to get lost up there. So yeah, if you are going up there, make sure you're prepared for that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a bit of a view and like see across to the Beinne range.
Yeah.
But sadly not today. But you know, we're gonna keep going out. We're gonna keep trying to get some views, and hopefully, you know, we'll get some views like we had.
Yeah, in the last couple
of ones, aye.
Yeah, been really, really good. I think today we're just paying the price of having some really good walks in the past. So if you have enjoyed us, give us a wee thumbs up, hit that like button. Really appreciate a super thanks if you were feeling really generous. And if anything else, just hit that subscribe button, and we shall see you on another hike.